What's up, Facebook? Hey, I just wanted to jump on here for a minute. And first off, let me say this. My buddy, Richard Trevino, is a freaking amazing dude. I mean, he is an amazing guy. Hey, Apollonia, how are you? Good to see you. So Richard Trevino is the pastor of a church down in Corpus Christi, Texas. And Sandy McNichol, hey. And if you've seen anything on Facebook or anywhere, you may know that there is a, thank you for sharing my video, by the way. If you've seen anywhere on Facebook or anywhere else, Corpus Christi, Texas is fixing to be smashed by a hurricane. They just upgraded it from a tropical storm to a hurricane, and I'm trying to convince Richard. I tagged him in this video. He literally just sent me a message saying, tell everybody to pray for him. I said, dude, get out of there. You can come to Ohio. There's no hurricanes hitting Ohio anytime soon. Come on up. You can stay with us. And I, you know, he's a good man. He's a great man. He said, bro, there's widows and children at our church that are depending on us to help them board up their homes. So he's staying. He's staying. Hopefully, just keep him in your prayers, because it looks bad. Looks like a bad storm. So keep them in your prayers. But listen, I wanted to hop on here for a minute. So make sure you pray for Richard Trevino and everybody down there in the Gulf. That looks like a pretty scary. Hey, Scarlet Mick, how are you? Looks like a pretty scary storm getting ready to hit down there in Corpus Christi, out of the Gulf. So, but anyway, I wanted to hop on for a minute and talk about. I don't even remember what I titled this video. Isn't that terrible? It was something about attracting. Hey, Celia, Nick, how are you? So it was about attracting business. Is that what I called it? Let me see. I don't even remember. A secret to attracting massive success there. And it's crazy how many people don't. Why is the lighting off all of a sudden? How many people don't really get this? But a friend of mine a long time ago said to me, dude, giving and receiving is the same thing. It's impossible to give to others without getting something in return. Now, if you give to others and you don't expect anything in return, well, that's the best way to give. But my buddy Dan Kellerer, a lot of you know him as Dan the Waterman. He is an unbelievable guy. He asked me to be on his show, and so I was on his show. He interviewed me on his show, and as a result, he sent me out, dude, he sent me out this really awesome water bottle with my name imprinted on it, and he sent one for my girls too. Super, super nice. Richard Trevino, I was just talking about you, how you're going to pack up the family and head to Ohio and get out of Corpus Christi, bro. So Dan sent me, now this has a filtration system built in it. You can literally like go out to a pond and fill this up with pond water and drink it. It filters out everything and gives you pure water. And so, you know, giving is the key. Hey, Logan O'Brien, how you doing, bro? Somebody reached out to me earlier and said that you referred them. Katie Shane, all the way from down under. Hey, Katie. So, I'm just telling you, listen, that when you learn how to give, just give to people. Give to people and help other people first. Once you learn how to give to other people and help other people, you literally can have everything you want in life. How do you get one of these water bottles? Dude, look, it's got my name on it, man. This is really, really cool. So, like, you can hit up Dan Kellerer, man. He's really, just told them you were a good person to be. Oh, cool. Yeah, he was. I hope I didn't offend him. He was asking me all kinds of questions, and I just said, dude, what? Yeah, like he asked me if I went to school for marketing. I said no. I've spent millions of dollars making mistakes in marketing, so that makes me kind of qualified to know what not to do. Hey, Ginger, how are you? But I hope I didn't offend him because, yeah, I haven't heard from him since then. But anyway, so Dan Kellerer, the Waterman. Dan the Waterman. Dan, are you on here? He told me to let him know when I was going to go live. I tagged him in this post. So, Dan, if you're on here or you see this, hey, Nick Briggs, how are you? If you see this, T Free is in the house. What's up, T Free? Terrence Freeman, my man. So, look. The key to attracting massive success into your life is learn how to give without expecting anything in return. And Dan sent me that. He also, come on, David, bring it, David. So, stop ignoring me. Oh, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Now, don't make me block you. So listen. Learn how to give. I'm going to tell you something. I mean, a lot of you know that, I used to do a bunch of giving of stuff on Grant Cardone's streams, and hey, Ginger, and I would do all kinds of giveaways and 10x planners, and I gave away a bunch of seats to a webinar once. I mean, and honestly, I just did it because I was really getting into it. I love watching people get excited, and they loved it. So, and then I won a trip on Grant's private jet, and ended up, deciding instead of doing that, I asked if I could come down there to his office and spend time with him and a few hours going, over business coaching, and so that's what I ended up doing, and it really had an unbelievably strong and positive impact in my life. Yeah, Terrence, you were there, man. There was a lot of great people there. So, Sandy, you were there. I remember you being there. Yeah, there was a lot of great people that followed that whole thing. And I was able to bless a lot of people, So there's Dan. Hey, Dan. So Dan is a giver. He gets it. Like, he totally understands that if you give to other people, you're going to get back. And Dan, wonder if I can invite Dan in. Dan, I'm going to invite you in, bro. I'm going to send you an invite. See if you can join my broadcast. Invited you. We'll see if Dan's able to join. Oh, you have bad reception? Okay, I'll cancel it. So, I canceled it. Let me know if you get better reception, man. I'll invite you back in. But Dan gets it. David, better settle down, dude. So I got you, man. Dan sent me this amazing water bottle. Has my name on it. It's got a built-in filtration system. It's really awesome. He sent one for my daughters as well, and he's making me buy one for my wife. I'm kidding. I said, dude, I want to get my wife one of these too. So I'm going to buy one for my wife. So nice of him to send those. I mean, so nice to send that out, man. And honestly, with that built-in filter, like, I can just walk over to the kitchen sink and fill it up with water, and it's completely purified water. So I love it. It's awesome. Although I've been, for some reason, putting RO water in it. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. Um, David, can it turn wine into water? I don't know. That's a great question. Ask Dan. Dan's on here. You can walk over to a lake and drink it. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy. That's cool. Can you do that with like from the ocean? Does it filter out the salt? It's not reverse osmosis, right? You can do that with wine. You can take this and turn. I know you could do it with an RO system, but I don't know about this. It's good water though. Anyway, so I just want to hop on. One of the biggest keys to attracting massive success in your life and in your business is definitely learning how to give. My buddy Bob Berg, who is the author of The Go Giver, and he is an amazing dude. We redid the logo. We did some work for Bob for the Go Giver International logo. Bob Berg, in the book, if you haven't read the book, The Go Giver, it is really unbelievable. It's a great book. Read The Go Giver if you haven't read it, because it's really a great book. And and Bob Berg talks a lot about that, about how to give, and it's really a book of parables. Hey, Hans Feller, how are you, bro? Thanks for jumping on my live stream. And by the way, thank you for everybody too who shared the stream. I appreciate that. But learn how to give to others. Dan, I appreciate you sending me these water bottles. My daughters are going to love them. I appreciate everything that you've done. And I genuinely mean that. I want everybody on here also to please send prayers to Richard Trevino, everybody down in the Corpus Christi. Well, all of that whole area of Texas is getting ready to be hit by that Hurricane Harvey, and it does not look like a joke. They're saying it's going to be bad, especially like Houston's going to get hammered. So, well, I mean, Corpus Christi, I just saw on the Weather Channel that their website that Corpus Christi is literally like the bullseye for this hurricane. That's not cool. Not good at all. And Richard Trevino showed me where he lives on Google Maps, and it's like a few blocks from the Gulf. It's like right there. Like, holy crap, get out. I said, dude, get out. Come stay with us. You can stay at my house in Ohio. There are no hurricanes hitting here, I'm pretty sure. So Matt Monero's way up in Dallas. Yeah, he's way up in Dallas. So I mean, Dallas is going to definitely get a lot of rain, but they're not going to get the hurricane strength stuff unless that thing turns into something insane. But yeah, that weather is scary. And I have and Tiffany, you're down there too, aren't you? You're down there too. Aren't you in you're in South Texas now, right? Let me see. I'm going to zoom out on this map. I want to see where you are. Um, I don't know, Tiffany. Are they saying it could be? Hey, is it saying that you could be affected by that hurricane coming in? I mean, I saw that Corpus Christi is like gonna get hammered. They're in the bullseye. So, well, just be safe and get. I talked to my buddy Stephen Fout that he was. What? Come on, man. So, yeah, there's going to be lots of. Yeah, my buddy Stephen Fout is from New Orleans, and his wife, when Katrina. Hey, Greg, how are you? Um, his wife's family. They lost during Katrina. They lost everything. I mean, they literally got hammered. They lost everything. So, this kind of weather, it's not to be taken lightly. It's not a joke. So just keep all those people in your prayers down there, and I don't know everybody else in Corpus Christi, but hey, I believe we're all connected. So But I do know Richard, and he's a good man. And I said, dude, just get out. And he said, bro, I mean, he's the pastor of a church down there. He said, bro, I've got take us on a tour of the crib. I've got, you know, widows and children down here that I have to help, and you know, I can't just abandon them like that. That's a great man right there. He's a great man. Because I said, dude, you know, come on, man, get them all out of there. So anyway, you know, just keep them all in your prayers. Dan Keller, if you're not following Dan Keller, you need to, because that man is a good man. Sent me out these super nice bottles. I mean, they're unbelievable water bottles that have a built-in water filtration system. Very, very grateful for you, Dan. I appreciate all of you. So the key, the secret, big, big secret, and I don't know why it's such a secret, because it's been written about in like any book on the planet about success that's legit. Any book that's legit on success will also mention giving. We hear about hurricanes here in New Zealand, but we really don't have a complete understanding of the damage they cause. Man, they can, I mean, in New Orleans, a lot of people died in New Orleans. It's never been the same down there, man. So, you know, they're not a joke. I do have great friends. I have amazing friends. I have amazing friends. And I'm very, very grateful for all my friends. I really am. I appreciate all of you. I mean, you know, I don't know how many people now. I'm going to write a book about writing a book about success. Matt Monero just joined. Matt, somebody just asked about you if you were in the path of the hurricane. I said, no, I'm pretty sure he's far enough north that he doesn't need to worry about that. But yeah, the key to really, you know, a big, big secret to success is definitely giving. And Dan Keller sent me out this water bottle. I know it's backwards on your end because of the phone, but sent me out this filtered water bottle. I can go out to a lake and dip this thing in a lake and drink it because it has a built-in filter system. So unbelievable. He sent me that. He sent my daughters. You don't know who Matt Monero is, bro? He's a client at Lightspeed. He's a great man. He owns Commercial Fleet Financing. He's a CEO. They're out of Dallas, up around the Dallas area. Unbelievable guy. Unbelievable man. So, yeah, the big secret to success, and I think anybody who's ever been successful or is successful would tell you. I mean, Grant Cardone has a chapter in his book called Give, Give, Give. You know, Benjamin, hey, how you doing? The key, you know, the key to success, Matt Monero, you know it. It's all about, I mean, it's not all about, but you can't outgive the universe. I heard somebody say that the other day. You cannot outgive the universe. And I'm telling you, this right here, the giving I've been able to do when I've given away, I mean, Matt, you gave away, I don't know how many tickets you gave away to the 10X Growth Con, but I know it was a bunch. The secret to success is learning how to give, to help other people. And so I would ask everybody on this stream, send prayers down to Richard Trevino and his family. I've been able to become very, very close with Richard. He's a friend of mine. He's a client of mine. We help each other out. So I love that dude. I just send him prayers. Mike Davenport is in the house. Tennille, hey Tennille. So free tickets to 10S. Yeah, he gave away a bunch of them. I forget, how many did you give away, Matt? David, I swear. Mike Davenport, the Chevy dude, is in the stream. 15. And I'm sure that you've received massive, massive blessings. And so, you know, one of the big, big secrets to that any successful person, Matt Monero, Grant Cardone, anybody will tell you, is learn how to give without expecting anything in return. So that's amazing, man. Because I'm those tickets were not cheap. That is amazing, and I'm working toward that goal myself. So to be able to give on that level is incredible. So look, I appreciate all of you. Appreciate everybody on here. Appreciate all my friends. Please send prayers and lots of positive thoughts to everybody in Texas, especially down there on the Gulf Coast, the Corpus Christi. Oh, I'm sure it was a wonderful experience, man. It was unbelievable. I was there watching all of it. You know, send your prayers and positive thoughts to everybody down in, I mean, I just saw on the Weather Channel a little graphic that said Corpus Christi is the what did it say, the bullseye or something like that for that hurricane coming in, and it doesn't look like it's nice. So no, I cannot speak in an English accent, David. David is a sales guy with Lightspeed VT. He lives over in the UK, and he's not he acts like what? No, I won't do it. He acts like he's British. He has a fake British accent. It's actually a horrible fake British accent. So don't anybody pay him attention. So listen, I appreciate all of you. Send lots of prayers and positive thoughts down to Corpus Christi and that whole Gulf Coast in Texas. And hey, I even heard that it could turn over into New Orleans in that area. So send lots of prayers and positive energy. Thank you to all of you for being on here. Really, really appreciate you all. Dan Kellerer. If you're not following Dan Kellerer, please do, because he is the man. Because he interviewed me on his show. He sent me out this water bottle. He sent my daughters both sent them these cool, the same thing, but they're pink. So very, very, very cool of Dan to do that. Very grateful. Thank you. Learn how to give without expecting anything in return and watch your success blow up. Thank you all. Appreciate you being on here. See you soon. Have a great night.